Hey, let's see if audio is working. Ah, gosh. Oh, all right, all right. Setting audio. Testing one, two, three. Looks like it's working. I don't know if it's going to go out there, right? But looks like it's working. Today I'm going to work on something. Let me go ahead and retell the story. I hope to make it quicker, faster and quicker. Right? Yeah. Once upon a time when Tiger used to smoke, you always start the story with the death, or I'm sorry, start over. Long, long ago, when Tiger used to smoke. In Korean, 옛날 옛날에 호랑이가 담배 피던 시절. You always start the story with the death. 언제든지 저승사자라 죽음이랑 시작하죠. 스토리는 저승사자. And 저승사자 or the Green Reaper, he do not like to recount his failures like Christ. And one that he really don't like is when he got fooled by monkey from the rock, where he didn't destroy it like the original story. In my story, he eats this book of life and death, and therefore he and his compadre monkeys get eternity, no death to them. They don't age and they don't die, but because they're monkeys, over the time they do evolve, and one evolved to a nine-tailed fox or gomi because yeah, they evolve based on what they do, and the evil thing that she does all makes her beautiful, but it also makes her pretty creepy stuff. Uh, Nine-tailed fox gomi. She one day seduces a man and take his heart, but she didn't know, and he didn't know. He was immortal too, monkey that evolved to an immortal man. Well, he had a girlfriend. Decided to cheat on her with Komi because of her seduction and offer her his heart. And ever since he lost his heart, all he got is anger, and we call him Dokebi, or Goblin, Green Goblin. Well, his Goblin girlfriend is Yi Suryao, no, Sorya, or Yuki Ono, the lady of cold, lady of freeze. Well, she takes him back because she's the only one who can cool his temper. Meanwhile, there's another monkey that has evolved. He decided to pull a prank on a bunch of woodsmen who believed that you could be honest woodman and get a mountain spirit to award them with the bronze, gold, silver, and steel axe. Well, uh, he ruins the economy. He makes the kills. I mean, he's just causing all kind of havocs. This is Hete. Hete cannot let that all those injustice continue. He's pissed that this dead will let go of these immortals. So he comes and imprison the fake San Shin, fake mountain spirit. Now, this is a, by the way, this is a K-pop's idea. Surya, frozen lady. Well, she offered that, hey, you should make a white wedding Japanese ghost. And I looked it up, and often this frozen lady is associated with that ghost also. So I decided to make her a uh, a bride in white, a bride in white. And she found out this Hete was punishing this monkey, shape-shifting monkey. She said, "Hey, dude, I mean, there's injustice going on with this wench here who's stealing hearts." And he goes, "Hey, that's not my jurisdiction because those are all consensus. She acquired those heart by consensus. So love affair is not my jurisdiction. And but you could take the heart from her. She got thousands already, and she's not gonna miss it if you take it from her and offer it to your boyfriend. And perhaps he'll take you as a bride of that vows a forever love." So she said, that sounds like a deal. Oh, by the way, I do marriage. So now she offers the tokebi, the heart. Would you take heart from her? That's the story. Now, what I'm doing today, I'm gonna work on this cover right here. What time is it? 11:08. Okay. I'm gonna work on this cover right here. Work on the cover. And oh, by the way, I need to remind myself. I need to remind myself that I got other covers to do. Blank covers like this one. I gotta do for Simple Simon. I don't know which one this one is for. Another something killing children. I'm gonna do one for Lady F. Oh, I gotta do one for Great Legend. And I gotta do one for Bub and his wife. And I don't know, maybe this is for maybe Kelly Comics. Yeah. Oh boy, we're not gonna do those. Anyway, let me go ahead and finish this for let me try to finish this for what's his name? Robert. Robert. Comic geek G-Man. G-Man. Yeah, Robert, yeah. What color did I look? I think I was looking for PB1, PB2, and PB6. I think I'll just go to PB1, PB2. This is PB1. I don't think I need three shades of it because I'm using alcohol for the other shade. A blender. It turns out the blender on these things are just a one of those alcohol. Oh, where are you? Yeah. All right, let's see. PB2, I found PB2. I found the blender. PB1. PB1. I think that's it. Uh, well, if you want the fox heart, yeah, yeah. You mean the magical beast. They have to. How is she gonna put it? There's no surgery going on here. It's all magic, man. So you have to eat it. It's all magic. K-pop, Kelly Comics. I don't even like liver. I thought I would like heart. It's a heart from the gourmet. I mean, I know I didn't draw her sexy, but she's pretty sexy. You don't like her heart. Okay. Okay. Uh, you know, is it a uh, is it a am I like a have you seen those guys who tell a joke and they laugh at it? I actually like the story I'm making up. I like it. Am I like one of those guys who laugh at my own joke? Well, that's me. Who else gonna laugh at my joke if I don't laugh at it? And who else gonna like my story if I don't like it? Yeah, yeah, she's hubba bubba. She is. Uh, when I draw her next time, she'll be really. She'll be really. If I draw her in a big book like this, she'll be really hubba bubba. Oh, yeah. I mean, she did give up another hubba. He did give up. You know, he did give up her for her, so she has to be pretty foxy. She's pretty foxy too, but yeah, again, I feel like I could do better drawing of her if it was a big, big like comic book cover. I keep on missing the fine lines. Just miss, I slightly miss. So I keep up messing up on their lips. So anyway, oh, I need another drink. Uh, oh, by the way, I'm start collecting references for my uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, like, still, it is really hard to get the ultra detail, especially if you make you show the whole body off like that. I mean, like that. That's just you got. It's like almost like a drawing a face for stick figures. But I feel like I could do a little bit better job on her than that. But also, I, I made that hand really big, But on a shortening, I really don't care because on a shortening, I want people to look at her hand and the heart in it. Uh, if I make it smaller, if I make that small, then again the detail cannot be. It's impossible to put a detail on it. So yeah, let me get my drink. Um, but I actually more than my drawings, I like the story I'm coming up with each of these cars. I'm not that happy with the cars, but I'm pretty happy with the story I was able to come up with each one of them. I like to eventually expand on them. I like the universe these cars are creating for me. I mean, I know it's a fan fiction, but I mean, being a fan fiction for you know those folktale stories. So and it seems like everybody's doing fan fiction of folktale stories. So I might as well have my own version of those folktale stories. Now I was about to say, yeah, I'm picking up some reference for the comic book community covers. So, I'm getting that up. I gotta do those cars. I still gotta do those cars. And then I've been invited to do cars for Brian's. But I do see a light at end of the tunnel, believe it or not. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna pull this table over, raise it up a little bit. One of these days, I need to show you my studio, mobile studio. This is my mobile studio. It moves around eh, up and down and all that stuff. I need to put those lights in it, kind of like a remote control. That'd be nice, but not now. Let's put this aside here. Let's do up there. Oh, I do need to fix this. The spear is not. Hold on. Let's fix that. The spear need to be right above our hand. Kind of missed. So I'm gonna try to move that circle small, make it smaller, but I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Hmm. Okay. Uh, oh yeah, I was about to say this is a. I can refill this with isopropyl alcohol according to the Google search. We'll see. We'll see. First of all, is this the same color? Make sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm picking up some black in here. Mm, this, wait, is this the same color that I had? PB1, or is that my? I think I have some residual black in that. Oh well, fuck. Then just get rid of it. Here, let me do this. Uh, hmm. Hey, hey, Jay. How you doing, Jay? Ah, looks like darker, right? Yeah, I got some black in there, but it's okay. Hey, Bug! Yo, Bug. How are you doing, bud? All right. Wow. Uh, this gets even darker. That's just K-pop is brutal that way. I can't believe she will make people feel uncomfortable by, you know, she's such a brutal lady, such a just a inconsiderate person, very inconsiderate person. I mean, yeah, I mean, audacity of her just to say hi to you without your permission. It's just awful, awful. old lady is correct. Did I say old lady? I didn't say that. I did not say that. I did not say that. Yeah, I didn't. If I did, I don't know. That was total mess up. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Where did she give me? Is she rich enough to give me a Suzanne number one? Uh, oh boy. Well, you know what? Jay hasn't been giving me a hard time lately, so will you stop making Jay feel ick and stop saying hi to him? Obviously, you can say hi to Kelly, but I guess you don't want K-pop to say hi to him. Uh, I don't know what that is all about, but you know. All right, now I'm gonna go back to the old. Mhm. Um, he's, can then she say hi to you then? Hmm. Ah, ah, ah. At least the CJ is not a. Is not a. I mean, at least he said that to everybody, not just K-pop. But what do I know? That's not much of a defense, though, isn't it? Yeah, he's an asshole to everybody equally. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm not getting there. Okay. I mean, well, Jesus, guys. It's kind of nice that I don't have to absorb you guys' conversation. Uh, oh boy, guys. No, no, no. Kind of, so how am I going to do it here? Let's go ahead and start something here. Mm. Hey, hey, how's my nephew doing? My nephew from Canada. Hmm. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, I'm really I'm gonna who needs the Xbox when I got you guys? Who needs YouTube when I got you guys? You know, I don't have too much outlet for entertainment, guys. Who needs a movie? I like movie. I like movie. Who needs movie when I got you guys? Who needs a Netflix when I got you guys? Who needs prime time at Amazon if when I got you guys? Yeah. Did Madagascar? Did I miss Madagascar? Did I miss Madagascar? Hmm. I didn't see Madagascar. Be careful next to hairs at the bar. You mean this or this? Uh, hmm. Hmm. You want me to keep that detail? I mean, this hair is kind of lost. Yeah, the last one. This one or that one? I'm guessing you talk about this one. You think is that too much of a loss, K-pop? Because that's what I was planning. Keep the hair, huh? Keep this one, baby hair. Is that baby hair or that's baby hair? That one or that one? All of them. Because so you think that get lost, huh? Hmm. Do a bit less around the other ones. Oh. You did not see these until I pointed it out. Yeah, it's gonna be hmm. That's tricky. Hmm. Well, let me go ahead and tackle the most hard one then. I guess she could have some little energy around it, a little bit. You know, she could have energy around it, kind of blast of energy around it. You know, like those hair static energy. Hey, K-pop is helping me out, dude. What are you talking about? Uh, it's like playing a chess game. People outside the game sees the plays. They're able to see the more clearly. But, uh, how is Kelly still living with? How is Kelly still within the living? Uh, are you being brave today, Kelly? Because there's some distance between you and K-pop. Here's what I'll do. I'll just put that. You know what? That's what I'll do. I'll just put that on an electrical static. Yeah, I think. Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy! You guys, stop it! Stop it! Making too much. Yeah, a metallic one at that. Uh, yeah, no one feels safe. But she does those witchcraft has no distance. Ask ask the Scarlet Witch. Ah, ah, let's see. The electrical gonna come through here. Yeah. Ooh, right there. Okay. There's some pencil mark I need to erase. There's some pencil marks in there that I need to erase. Now, now let me try something here. Uh, that's not it. Let me see if mm, mm. Yeah, I could add a little bit to it, but I'm not gonna like too much. Mm. So I have a well, K-pop. Thanks for reminding me of that. Now I could. I think I could. Have the energy bypass the hair. That's yeah. I appreciate that. I would have totally forgotten about it. Um, no, I wish I didn't put the line there like this one. I didn't. I wish I didn't put all that line there, uh, but maybe she's it's more ethereal right now, and this becomes solid as she's developing the energy. I need to make them more solid, I guess. I do need a. I'm running out of alcohol from this. I'm running out of alcohol. I did have a eto por eto eto. Where'd it go? I had it. Eto eto pro. Hey, chop and drop. How you doing, chop? Hey, Kepapri pop. Chop and drop is a musician. Is he? Uh, mm, I need to go get it. Oh, I found my alcohol. Oh gosh. Now I need to find me a container. No, I think I'll do this instead. Mm. Oh, I was gonna tackle the pencil. Some pencil marks here. Hmm. Hey, Hello, Sleepy. How are you, sir? Uh, yeah, I saw on the. I think I have it on. I have it pinned up there. Let me go ahead and. Let me see if I could give you another one anyway. There you are. Oh, to the stream. Hello, Sleepy.
Hey, hey, hey.
How are you, sir?
I'm pretty good. I haven't hung out with you in quite a while, so I just thought I'd drop in.
All right. Thank you. Thanks for dropping in. Uh,
So I
what's
I
up?
just joined, but have you been working long on this, or are you just starting?
And uh, I've been working on it for about 50, not about 50, 30 minutes, about 30
Oh,
minutes.
okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's taking a long time, this cover right here, but
Uh-huh.
it's getting done.
And are you still doing those sketch cards every day, or are you switching over to this cover
Yeah,
instead of the sketch card?
I've been doing the sketch card. Uh,
Oh,
I'm
wow, they look
behind though.
good.
Yeah.
I saw you draw the smoking tiger, but I don't think I've seen the others.
Oh, really? Okay. So
Or maybe not all.
that's my let me see. I'll go ahead and I don't know if you knew, but I tell a story with each card. So this is a smoking tiger, and that's how Korean starts the storytelling. Long, long ago, before when tiger used to smoke.
When the tiger used to smoke.
This is a Korean's call it uh,
Priest?
Grim Reaper.
Grim
He's
Reaper. Oh.
a Korean version of Grim Reaper. We call him the Saja.
Oh.
But anyway, he's kind of pissed off at anybody who escapes that. He's pissed at it because he's.
So he's angry at you for escaping death from your stroke.
Oh yeah, he's pretty angry at me for that. But of course, he's mad at Jesus Christ. That's what it shows.
Oh, that's why he's holding the cross. I see.
Yeah, because he's like, you see the three cross in the back, and but he's really pissed off that. I mean, he's son of God, so he can do much about that, right?
Right.
But he's really pissed off at this monkey. Now, I don't know if you know this story behind the monkey.
No, that's a great picture. I love that.
Anyway, he's what do you call it?
Is
Journey
he
from
like
the West. You heard about the
like a
book called?
trickster?
Huh?
Is he like a trickster?
He's a old Chinese novel, Journey from the West.
Oh, okay. I don't know that one.
Monkey King.
Oh, the Monkey King. Okay, I've heard of that.
Monkey King, yeah, Monkey King. Well, one of the story in his he's born from a rock. But he when he requires some magical power, he learned how to use magic. He got to underworld, right? And he destroyed the what they call life and death book. It records all your when you're born and when you die,
Uh-huh.
and that so it's like a bureaucracy in underworld, right? They were gonna check him and say, hey, okay, you're born here and you die here, and he decided to destroy the book with the magic. with the flame,
Ah,
and because of that, he got kicked out of underworld, and and because he destroyed a whole book, his fellow monkeys also becomes immortal.
wow.
So that's how. Anyway, that's the original story. What I decided to do was I changed it up a little bit and say he ate the book instead. You know what I mean? And if you monkey, you let monkey around your, underground underworld, and you'll find out. Monkey around, find out. So that's that, and so that's where I start. That is, I really. This is another Korean mythical character or folk
Uh-huh.
characters.
Folktale.
Yeah, nine-tailed fox. We call it gumiho, nine-tailed fox.
Wow.
Well, I decided that in my story, she was one of the monkeys. Now, all the monkeys in this book, they do not age and they do not die, but because they're monkeys, they do evolve. and and
That's
thousands
your
thousands
version, the evolving, I
is
see.
yeah, that's my version. And so she has evolved and became and it depends on what kind of act they do. She decided to eat in Korean folk tale. She eats hearts of men, and if
Oh.
she can eat 1,000 hearts, she becomes immortal. I don't know why they want to become immortal when they are immortal themselves, but well, I decided to change the story a little bit and say she has evolved from a monkey, and she just goes around and eating hearts of men, seduce them and eat their heart. And, and she can
Each one of these cards can be a graphic novel.
yeah. And then I got stuck, and I said, "Hey, can someone recommend me a character?" And K-pop come on, and she say, "Hey, get this lady. It's called called Yuki Ono, and she's like a Frozen lady of Frozen,
Like a ice lady,
yeah, Ice
ice
Lady,
powers.
and she comes out in a white dress. She's normally wears white dress, and she uses men too. Sometimes,
Uh-huh.
she comes out as a good person. Sometimes she comes out as a bad person. Well, I decided, oh man, I skipped the card. I skipped the card. Okay, there it is. Okay, this is one what we call Tokebi. Is a Korean goblin.
Uh-huh.
Angry, right?
Very
And
intense picture. I like it.
yeah, he's his story is that he's immortal too. He evolved into immortal man. He had a girlfriend, which was this one. That's he getting spoiler right there. But she betrayed. He betrayed her and got seduced by her. Of course, they didn't know each other. That they didn't know each other was a immortal themselves, and she pursued him, took his heart, but he survived, of course, because he's immortal. But because if you don't have a heart, what do? You just get angry, and we should recuperate, right? So he's always angry.
Oh, he's angry. Okay, because he's heartless.
Yeah, he's heartless. Well, this lady says, thanks to K-pop, I got her idea, and she saves him from always being angry, calm him down.
So is she from folklore too, or is she made up by K-pop?
She's a folklore too from Japan.
I see.
Yeah, so these all characters are folklore characters.
Right. I knew most of them were, but when you said made up that it came from K-pop, I wasn't sure if she was telling you about
Yeah,
reminding you of a folklore.
she's a very knowledgeable in even Korean pop
Right.
folklores and Korean Japanese folklore. She's probably familiar with the Chinese folklores, and
So she's a fan of all the Asian
yeah,
folklore.
yeah. So then
And we thought it was just K-pop music she knew about.
yeah. So thank goodness she came around. Anyway, then there's another one. This is another folklore.
Looks like
This
Merlin with an axe.
it's a Korean folk tale goes like this. Uh, there's woodsman. He's chopping a wood, and he's actually mountain spirit or mountain deity.
Okay.
And so when he chops woods and he accidentally drops the wood into the pond, right? And that's his means of survival. And he's crying and crying, and he's calling on the mountain spirit to please help me. I just dropped my eggs into the pond. So he comes out of the pond like your European lady out of the lake.
A lady of the lake, yeah.
He comes out of the pond and goes, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Well, I lost the eggs I was chopping with." So he goes, "Okay, let me find one for you." And he goes on there. He finds a silver eggs, pure silver eggs, and asks the woodsman, "Is this your eggs?" And he goes, "No, sir, mine is just plain old steel eggs. I just want my eggs back." He goes, "Oh, okay. Let me go and look for it again." And he comes up and goes, now she shows him a golden eggs. Is this your eggs? And he goes, "No, sir, that's not mine. Mine is just plain old steel eggs." So he goes, "Okay." And he finally finds the eggs and says, "Hey, is this your eggs?" And he goes, "Yes, sir, that's my steel eggs. And thank you, thank you." And he goes, "You know what? You're honest woodsman. I want to reward you and give you the gold and silver eggs." So he becomes all of a sudden rich and famous, right? And so he tells his brother, "I went to woods and I met this wood spirit, mountain spirit, and he gave me this." And he tells him the story, and he goes, "I want to do it," right? So he goes into the woods, throws the on purpose, throws in the with the steel wood, I mean the eggs into the lake, and when the mountain spirit comes out, "What's wrong? You're crying." And he goes, "I lost my eggs, sir." And he goes, "Okay, let me go ahead and look for your eggs." And he comes out with the silver eggs. He goes, "Is this your eggs?" He goes, "No, sir, that's not my eggs." Okay. So he goes down again. He goes, picks out the golden eggs. "Is this your eggs?" He goes, yes, sir, that's mine, that's mine." So, well, the mountain spirit goes, "You lying bastard." And so he punished, and he loses everything, right? And he get punished. But I decided that this monkey has evolved into another shapeshifter, right? And he decided to be a prankster. And he goes out into the village and say, "Hey, I got these silver and golden eggs from the mountain spirit. If we go drop in the steel wood, he's gonna just drop, give you these eggs." So you got a whole village woodsmen throwing their steel eggs into the pond, and no one is getting anything back. And when they were complaining, "Hey, where's this mountain spirit?" He started being so he's a prankster, right?
Right.
He's a prankster. So that's what this guy is. And
These are just amazing, and I'm just blown away. And you've drawn them on such small spaces, and it's incredible.
Then this is called hete. Korean has this mythical creature called hete. I think the Japanese and Chinese have it too, but it's a half goat, half lion.
Half goat, half lion. Oh wow.
Yeah, or sheep, goat or sheep. But I decided that I'm going to go with the and he represents justice. Normally, you see him in the court or police station. The statue of this. So what I decided to was that he's half a lion and half a sheep, and decided that no law, no justice is above the highest being, which is the lion, highest the food chain. and no justice is will no even be below the under the sheep and the lowest of the food chain, right?
I
So
see. Okay.
so anyway he saw that these immortal characters are being naughty, right? So he
Uh-huh.
decided that he's going to take the law onto himself and punish him,
I
and that's
see.
why he's that's what he does.
So
And
he's
then
going to be like the judge, jury, and executioner.
yeah. So well, how do you held a immortals accountable? How do you do that?
That's
Well,
true.
he decided to trap them in a moon. For instance, a lot of people look at the moon and go, "Oh, that's a rabbit."
See a face or a shape in it. Yeah.
As you decide to trap this monkey into the moon, he becomes a part of the moon character, and he's forever trapped.
And is that from the folklore, or did you make that part up?
Uh, I make those a lot of those variation of that is out there in the folklore, but first him being justice above and below,
Uh-huh. That's
no
your
justice.
idea.
Yeah, that's my idea, and the idea that something is captured on the moon. Well, I mean, they never capture an immortal character like what I did, but they do capture a character into the moon, right?
I see. So you took elements and made it your own.
Right. And then this is what's her name again?
Your wife, after she got angry at you?
She's this character again.
This character, the Ice Queen or
Yeah,
Ice Princess.
because I asked K-pop said what I was asking again on this day. She goes, "Why don't you do White Bride Ghost from Japan?"
Uh-huh.
And so I looked her up, and they have a similar stories between these two ladies. So I decided, okay, I'll take her, and I decided that she want to get married to this guy. So she's complaining to this dude right here, saying, "Hey, you punish this monkey, but why didn't you punish this fox that eats people's heart, takes up their hearts?" And she goes, "Hey, it was all consensus. The love is not, he doesn't have a jurisdiction on love affairs, you know." So he says, "But she's immortal. If she took your lover's heart, why don't you take her heart and offer to your lover, and maybe she will, bow forever faithful to you." So that's a good idea. So she took the heart from the fox, and she's offering it to. This is our wedding get up. She's ready to get married, and she goes, "Here's heart. Will you be my mate?" So that's where the story's at right now. But
that definitely fits the Halloween spirit, I guess. Those are amazing, Naman. I'm just blown away.
Yeah, I've been is this telling a story like this and enjoying it? Is that like a laughing at my own jokes? Yeah. I mean,
Well,
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying
I forget. Do you have grandchildren yet?
No.
So when you have grandchildren and they're a little bit older, like 10 years old or something, you can pull these cards out and tell them the story.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah,
or reproduce these cards and have them be
I would
a
like to do this
Kickstarter to
cards.
start your own graphic novel series.
Yeah, actually, I would like to do these cards over. I mean, I like to have a bigger canvas so I could do a better drawing. Right now, if I do a slight miss, like for instance, this hand right there, for shortening, it's not done very well, right? But
yeah, it looks like the palm didn't come out quite right.
yeah, and the monkey, he got a little too fat on the head. I messed up on her lips and her tooth. Just each one of them has a problem, but I like to do them over.
Well, they have a lot of strengths, though. I mean, I hardly notice any problems because I'm so wowed by all the good parts of them.
Yeah, but thanks, appreciate that. But I just feel
But
like
I can see how you might want to do it bigger and make it, to your own satisfaction, and then you can maybe shrink them down and reproduce them to give away or have them part of a promo if you ever do a graphic novel.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really enjoy telling these stories. So, and I always had that kind of a story in mind anyway to begin with. But this is, by the way, this is a card made by Loc-Tober.
Oh, he designed the card.
He designed the card, and he sent me 31 cards. He sent me this. He sent me 31 cards. And
nice.
He sent me, so he said, draw something scary. Something scary.
Right.
I decided, okay. I'll do one for each.
You've got a lot of scary folklore to unleash on us.
Huh?
You have a lot of scary folklore you can work with.
Yeah, well, that's. Well, I'm right now. I'm slowing down because I'm running out of ideas right now. But each
well,
one,
you need some time to recharge, and you want to work on that cover. While you were talking, I tried to draw the Grim Reaper. You mentioned the Grim Reaper early on.
Grim Reaper right there.
This is my level of skill compared to yours.
Okay, story.
I don't. He's lost. He's trying to find some souls to reap. He can't find anyone.
But I mean, didn't it make sense that Grim Reaper should be upset at Jesus Christ or anyone who cheats death, right?
Exactly, cheats death, or maybe the Grim Reaper, works for the devil and doesn't want people to go to heaven. I don't know.
Well, I mean, the concept of heaven and hell is a little bit different than the Asian version of it.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of look at each one underworld as kind of different kind of kingdom. Right. The devil is the domain for the underworld, and the heaven has different domain for gods and whatnot. But
so do we all go to the underworld, whether we like it or not?
Yeah, I think so.
That's kind of like in Greek mythology, everyone goes to the underworld.
Yeah, and apparently they keep the book, and when you're born and it's all in this book. It's already
right. It's like a book of fate or something.
Yeah, predestined. You're predestined to be born at a certain time and die at a certain time, and you got this bureaucracy going on here in this. So if you could overcome those bureaucracies somehow, then you could maintain your immortality. Well, let me look at the chat. I'm sorry, I've been.
Yeah, sorry, I've been distracting you from everything you're probably wanting to do.
No. I'm. This is a cover I'm doing for Robert. It took about a year. Almost done now.
Which Robert?
G-Man.
Oh, G-Man. Oh, great.
Yeah. He actually paid for it too. I told him I don't want to get paid, and he paid for it. And
that's a beautiful. I mean, it was already. I've seen the main woman drawing, but I think it's the first time I've seen the background you're doing, and that's really beautiful. And the colors work so well together.
Oh, I didn't talk to Bob.
Yeah, really nice.
How's Bob and Bueller doing with their new videos?
They're really excited to be doing them together again, and yeah, I think it's a fun project for both of them. And I know that Travis Bueller works really hard on them, thinking out what they're going to do and all of that stuff, making up icons and editing together different things.
So are they rejuvenated from their, are they rejuvenated with their new show?
Oh yeah, I think they're very rejuvenated. I think it's got them excited about comic books again too.
Okay, cool. I know Bueller is not that much into comics anymore, but he's
Yeah,
back
but
in.
now he's been reading them for the show, and I think he's like when I've been getting together with him, he just seems more interested in comics again.
Oh, that's good.
Not just in meeting girls on the road.
So he's not doing the bus anymore?
He's just temporarily in town because, well, I don't know how much of his personal life he's been sharing, but family issues have kept him in town for a while. So I think he's going to hit the road. I might be wrong, but I think he's going to hit the road again after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. I'm making all kind of progress on my creativity, my drawing stuff. Besides this one, I did my daughter started a 30-minute drawing every day for 75 days straight.
Your daughter did?
Yeah, she started a self-improvement goal. We had to pick up 4 things like eat healthy, exercise 30 minutes every day, drink water 2 liters every day, and we try to chart our progress. How well we're doing.
So
And
you're
then
both doing this project that she came up with?
my whole family's doing it. My kids.
Oh.
And
everybody's drawing 30 minutes a day?
No, everybody choose their own. We have 5th item, which is you choose your own. Your own, and I chose. I chose the drawing and live stream each day for at least 30 minutes. So I'm at 36. So I'm halfway there. 36, right?
Wow.
And look helped me, got me find another goal that was kind of had some synergy to it, right? Some synergy.
Yeah, synergy with the drawing goal.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen all the drawings you've done, but it feels like you're at a higher level of finesse than you were a year ago.
Really? Oh, okay.
There's more subtlety to your drawings now than there was a year ago. You were a good artist a year ago. I bought a couple of different drawings you did for Comics Curing Cancer, which were great, but I think these are at an even higher level.
Really?
Maybe because you're thinking about stories so much as you do them.
Yeah, actually, this one, this is I guess the one I did with you, is that that was actually Copic there, didn't I?
I have one of the warlock drawing you did.
Warlock was.
I have a cover you did for me that had Mr. Mind, the worm.
Oh yeah, CJ was in it too, right? CJ was in it. The short character was in it, right? And it was color, right?
It was color. Yeah, that one was color.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I remember struggling because that was my very.
That might have been one of the first sketch covers you did.
Yeah, actually, it was actually a very first sketch cover, and first using the markers.
The Copic markers.
These are Oahu, they're Oahu markers from. They're Copic knockoff.
Right.
Knockoff, but but
Yeah,
yeah.
those are tricky because they blend. So they're good if you know how to do the blending, but it must be tricky.
Well, one thing I like about blending tool is that it gives you the texture.
Yeah.
And now I noticed it creates the texture, and I thought, okay, well, at first I didn't like this texture it was creating because it looks uneven.
Hmm.
Then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try to use that texture to make the background, right?
It almost looks like watercolors on the screen here.
Yeah, yeah, that's it. But it's a uh, I am using something that I don't think it meant to be that used that way.
Uh-huh.
I'm taking the it's called this is a blender tool. Turns out it's just alcohol,
Oh, okay.
and it and Aaron told me that people use this for actually to erase or lighten
Oh,
the your mistakes. But I decided to use it as a texture creator. You know, so
yeah.
each one of these color not only have just one color, the swatch one color. Instead of having that one color, I decided that using this, I could have multiple colors for that marker. I mean, not multiple shades of it.
Well, if that's not the normal purpose of it, you've definitely found a good purpose for it. That's, very
Yeah,
clever.
but it's a very time consuming,
Ah, yeah.
very time consuming. But but yeah, I hope Robert will like it,
I
then
think he'll love it.
then I think I will. I got a sketch cover that I gotta do for the community. Uh, I will. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find it. Oh yeah, Eric, Sleepy. I like to do one of these. I like to do something special for. You know how we do. In, I like to do eat easy, eat E3 EC
C3?
entertainment comic, the weird science books.
Oh, the weird science. Yeah.
Yeah, I like to
The
do
easy.
EC books, or EC characters one at a time, like Wally Woods or William. What's his name?
You
Uh,
mean like a Jack Williamson? You
who's
mean
that?
like tributes to, or Jack, is it Jack? No, it's not Jack. It's something else Williamson.
Anyway,
You mean like tributes to each different famous artist from
yeah,
EC?
and the stories they told at EC, uh,
Hmm.
the drawing they did, and all that stuff. Because I'm really enjoying collecting their books. EC,
Right. Well, I guess you could learn a lot by exploring each of those artists because they are so great.
yeah, the artists and the writers. This I love the sci-fi story they tell,
Yeah.
and I used to read a lot of science fiction books, and I'm going, oh wow. Plus, Otis Binder. Do you know him, Otis Binder? Otis
Otto Binder,
Otis
yes.
Binder. Otis Binder. Yeah,
He was a science fiction writer and then he became a comic book writer.
yeah. Well, I didn't know it, but he's the one who coined the term "iRobot," not Isaac Asimov.
Oh, right. I remember that's not really Isaac Asimov's phrase. I
Yeah,
didn't I didn't know who did it first, so it was Otto Binder.
yeah. He had those, and he had robots that were, what do you call it? Uh, a lot of robots are kind of evil, right?
Right.
But Isaac Asimov made robots kind of benefactors, right?
Right, right. He thought about how you would program them so they would always care about humans first.
Right. Yeah, he has the three laws of robotics, and he's
Yeah.
the one who came out with it. And a lot of even AI developers should be like paying attention to something like that, right?
Yes, they should.
But Otto Binder did that kind of story before Isaac Asimov, and and the comic book that those robot is in the EC books. I'm going.
Oh, so you're saying they adopted the iRobot story for EC? Because I know they adopted a lot of other people's stories, like Ray Bradbury stories and such.
Yeah, yeah, I see. Yeah, iRobot. Yeah, the Otto Binder's iRobot books was adapted by EC, and
I'll have to look for that. I've collected all these EC books, but I haven't like read all the stories in them yet.
yeah, and I'm really enjoying their books. Uh, yeah, I really. I mean, the reading and those EC books are very intensive reading too.
Well, there's a lot of text in every panel.
Right, right. It's not just a typical comic book.
It's my understanding is that they would actually send the pages already lettered to the artists.
Hmm.
So they wrote the story and they had someone letter that all over the page, and then the artist had to fit whatever art they did in.
Man, I mean, I cannot believe amount of artists in EC had, amount of writers they
Yeah.
had. It was amazing that they got beaten by DC and Marvel when they should be the one who should be, uh,
Well, they got put out of business by the Comics Code Authority.
yeah, that's so sad too.
Yeah. So I
Uh,
think they were doing well until that happened.
and they had also very progressive ideas.
Yeah.
I mean, the books about the Judgment Days, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, those are the things I want to talk about with you and Roger. If you guys collect those books, you know, that's
Well, I'm collecting hardcovers of them, and I have some other reprints of them. But I feel like, well, first of all, I'm not that interested in their horror books. I'm more interested in their science fiction books.
yeah, me too, me too.
And it's the horror books that put them out of business, got them
Well,
into a lot of trouble.
their science fiction books are getting me interested in their horror story because a lot of horror stories are basically. I mean, there's a lot of twist into it, like a Twilight Zone twist.
Right. They like the twist endings.
Yeah, so
But for their day, they were just too gory. And so that's what got them censored and put them out of business.
yeah. Well, one of the things they got out of business was for just being too too progressive in their way. Like
Yeah, I don't know if the progressiveness had anything to do with, because when they had hearings, congressional hearings, they would show covers of EC Comics where someone's holding a bloody head on the cover or playing
yeah,
baseball. I think
but
the most famous one was they played baseball with people's entrails.
yeah. Well, they had one of them where this guy finds a space traveler, which is a robot
Mm-hmm.
that was deactivated. So this human being was disassembled it to see how it was built.
Mm-hmm.
But his friend robot uh, interrupted that and decided to disassemble a human being and disassemble
Right.
entrails all out and everything, and he can talk to you and everything, but he's still living with everything disassembled.
Right.
So
And they had, for the time, a very progressive story where the astronaut turned out to be a black man, but
yeah,
I
that
don't think that's what got them in trouble. I think it was the entrails and the bloody gore.
well on that that's a judgment that's called Judgment Story, I believe. Judgment Day. It's called Judgment Day,
Oh, okay.
and
I haven't read that one in a long time, so all I can remember is that the shock revelation is that it's a black man.
yeah, it was a robot civilization, right? And they had a Judgment Day where this judge came to them and deciding how this robot society was developing. And this robot had two kind, yellow one and blue one. I'm making the color up now, but the
Right.
blue one is the one who was a more, you know, affluent robots. Their civilization was growing, you know. I mean, there are a lot of fancy stuff happening, and everybody's doing. Whereas the poor one was in alleys, and they were not under development. They didn't get equal opportunities, and
Right.
so this judgment was that, hey, you guys still not working together with everybody being equal, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then when he took off his helmet as he was traveling back home, it turns out he was a black man.
Right.
And whoever was these EC people say, hey, you cannot put. He's a black man. You cannot put him on that in that story. And they say, so they argue about that. Why can we not have that? You know, why can we not have that? And so they told them, well, they backed out. You know, you want to, you know, you want to tell us that we cannot put a black man on there because what? And then they said, okay. They had a one thing that I guess it showed that the black man was not a robot. Robot too. He shows his sweat. They
Uh-huh.
drew the sweat to
Oh,
show
that's
that
clever.
man is all, you know, human. And the people say, no, don't put the sweat there. We want to. I guess I don't. I guess the idea is to make you think that, hey, maybe we could create a robot black color, right? And they decided that no, F them. We're just going to go ahead and publish it. So ever since then, that particular, I don't know if it was the whole company or, but that particular series got canceled because of that.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, and so
I do know that one of the problems comics had was if they had a black person on the cover, the distributors in some of the southern states would just return the comics and not put them on the shelves. So that's why the Black Panther had a full face mask instead of revealing that it was a black man on the cover. They would reveal he's a black man inside the issue, but not on the cover.
so I'm going. These guys are just trying to. I mean the. I mean it's a kind of blunt message. You know, the robots are not being equal, right? Not treating.
Right.
It's a pretty blunt message, right?
Yeah.
But it's a kind of yeah, it's kind of I don't know. It seems like we have progress. At the same time, I don't know if we did or not.
Well, it seems like there's always like stepping forward, stepping backward, backwards, forwards. Yeah, it's hard to tell how much has been achieved.
Yeah, but
Well,
anyway,
and we had a wave of I don't know if it's still around, but that terrible wave of aggression against Asians,
yeah,
you know, that was very
kung fu.
retroactive or whatever. That seemed very going back to 100 years ago behavior or something.
Well, I mean, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there was one time when I understand, like Italians weren't considered they were colored people.
Yes, Italians were considered the same for a while, like Negroes or whatever they called them at the time.
Yeah, so like Negroes of Europe, maybe is what they.
Yeah.
But then I mean, I have a friend who's half Korean, half white,
Uh-huh.
If you look at him, actually, he looks like a big Mexican guy. Huge. He don't look like an Asian guy. He looks like a big Mexican guy, right?
Right.
But he was growing up in Oklahoma somewhere, and he lived in a town that had a KKK,
Ouch.
and he and his friends would go to this KKK meeting. His friends said, "Come on, let's go." So the
Wow.
one leader called him out and go, "What's that guy doing here?" And he had to run,
Wow.
but he grew up like just regular country folks in Oklahoma somewhere,
Right.
and and they live with that as if nothing. That's kind of normal, you know. Like yeah, we have people who accept us, and then we have people who don't accept you. I mean, that's all part of American life, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's tricky when you meet a new person and you don't know what their point of view is.
Yeah, well, it's a kind of I don't know. I mean, I'm where I grew up in Oklahoma, and I probably assimilated
Uh-huh.
to culture more, but because like if I grew up in Virginia, for instance, I think it would have been different because there was enough Korean community where I could feel like I could belong to.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have to like change my ways to become assimilated to, white community or whatever.
Were you the only Korean family in your neighborhood?
For a long time, yeah, yeah. And then uh, elementary school,
Mm-hmm.
uh, all of a sudden they got 4 Asian kids in elementary school, and that's because me and my my sisters. But it turns out there was a one girl that was half Japanese, half American. So, but we were the very first one, and we were kind of treated like celebrities because
Oh, that's
we
cool.
never seen one of those guys before. And,
Right.
but,
So maybe for most people you were just celebrities because you were something new and interesting.
yeah, but then there was people who just go, just didn't like you.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, one of my best friends lives in Oklahoma, and he feels like he used to love it, and now he doesn't like it so much. Like he feels it's changed. So
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know enough about, and it probably is different in different parts of Oklahoma. But so anyway, things can
yeah.
shift. Like
You,
they're talking about things going backwards a bit. I think he feels like that's happened.
yeah.
And he's Jewish, so that might be an issue for him too.
Well, that's a different kind of a. I mean, it's because some Jewish people look all white.
Well, true. So Jews often don't have as many problems as other minorities, but then sometimes they do.
I mean, it's kind of like a if
And often your last name will give you away, so to speak.
well,
But
you just don't want to be either gay, color person, female,
right, that would be the toughest. But anyway, it varies from place to place. You probably want to be a gay Asian female here in Portland. You'd probably be very very whatever. People would be more excited to see you.
Well, I don't know, but it's. I
So
mean,
if you ever come visit again, I'll just tell people you're a gay Asian woman.
the what do you call it? What do you call those guys? Gender. What do you call it?
Gender fluid.
Gender fluid or gender. But I don't know. honestly, I used to be. I used to be. I used to be uh, homophobes and all that stuff myself.
Well, me
So
too, in high school and part of college, until I had some gay friends.
yeah, and I probably was kind of against my own race too, because I want to be the one of the white guys. You know.
Oh, okay. So you took in some of the prejudices of the
Yeah, I
white
mean,
people.
yeah. I mean, I want to be included as I always want to be accepted as white person. So yeah, but yeah, that kind of view
But
changed.
now you're making these stories about your culture. So
Yeah, and I mean, I mean, I'll bring something spicy to the table, right?
yeah, no, I personally, especially like when we're talking about stories and ideas, it's great. The more you can bring from different parts of the world, the richer everything becomes.
Yeah, I mean, it's I mean, the to me, strength of the United States is the it is a generally what do you call it, pot,
Melting pot?
melting pot,
Yeah.
right? Um,
Right. And I think, most people like that. I don't think the problem is the people who don't like it make life hard for people. But
yeah, I mean, I think they look at it as like a. Here's the way I look at it, right? Uh, you have your favorite football team, right?
right.
And you think your team is should be going to championship and be a super team, right? And you love that if you are, and ask yourself, why do you love that? It's not like you're the one who became a superstar, right?
Right. Right.
It's like just because you belong into that super race, don't mean you're the one who is super. I mean,
True. True. Very true.
so it's the idea that that you want to be tribal and say, hey, you know, everybody should be white, and because the white side is superior. I'm going. Uh, you're proving that you're not super yourself. I mean,
That is very true. And something about human nature, because I know that other cultures have similar problems. Well,
I
like
mean,
I mean, I don't know a lot of the history, but I know that the Japanese have treated the Koreans very badly.
yeah, yeah,
Um, so people often, just in a lot of cultures, want to feel superior by association with their group.
right. And I'm going, well, that's what I'm working out myself. I mean, I used to think that, hey, maybe the Asians have this particular feature that that we could be proud of, but uh, hey, just because all Asians are, well, everybody believes that all Asians are good at math. I mean, I'm good at math.
Right.
It's like it's like I don't know. It's just it's then you come to realize that you know if everybody's a handle, you know, if everybody's not, I don't know, if everybody's judged on their own merits and
Yeah. Well, if you look at Korea, you can see bad Korea and good Korea.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
the Asians are cultures able to go either way.
yeah, yeah, and the way they evolved from Japan occupation, we split two different ways. Now, uh, I used to think, I used to think that these people who are who are trapped in a communist nation.
Hmm.
It's their fault. They're choosing their leaders that way.
Right.
But I'm finding out that, well, maybe it's not their fault. Because
Well, I don't know how it evolves, but I've read enough about North Korea to feel like the whole place is one giant concentration camp.
yeah,
So it's just a whole different existence.
yeah. And, but yeah, I mean, I used to blame people for it. Why don't you just
Right.
overthrow your government?
Yeah. Yeah.
Then I'm going now that I'm going. Wow, people really don't have that much control over their lives. Whether you are
Right.
Americans or whether you're North Koreans or South Koreans. Just
Yeah. It's hard to know unless you were there
yeah.
to know what it was like.
Well, what I'm trying to get at is uh, don't be so arrogant that the United States won't get there. It's possibility. You know,
Right.
I mean, everybody say, "Hey, we will never be a, we will never be a, one of those bad people." But who knows? Who knows?
It can
Uh,
happen anywhere. It can happen
right.
anywhere,
And I think,
unfortunately.
that the arrogance that it can happen to you. I think that's the arrogance. You know,
True. True.
we need to keep it humble and say, "Hey, it could happen to us too." Because otherwise we'll just let it happen because we are somehow special from not not having that happen to us.
Right.
I mean, really, you really believe that it won't happen to you? I mean, I think that's the arrogance that we fall into. Is that we fall into the arrogance that, yeah, we're just good people. It will never happen to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm.
Well,
No.
I know in Germany, the Jews, even when it was happening right in front of them, couldn't believe it was actually happening. I drew a little, I've been drawing while you've been talking with my little, I feel bad because the bad artist has been drawing and the good artist hasn't been, but I just added some monsters behind my Grim
uh,
Reaper.
there's no such thing as that's awesome. So tell me the story. Now I see the story.
I don't know. It's like waiting beyond death is this horrible afterlife full of monsters, I guess.
The snake, I see snake, the serpent, bat the
Yeah,
vampire.
I imagine this was just kind of like a goblin. This is some
Uh,
guy on fire.
uh
I meant to do a wolf-like creature there, but it didn't come out well. Giant bat. And he's supposed to be the devil.
The devil behind it all.
And this is some kind of like,
Alien
I don't know,
creature.
just crazy creature. I don't really think about these things ahead of time. I just drew the Grim Reaper because you mentioned the Grim Reaper, and then I thought about what was behind the Grim Reaper.
Actually, this is I'm just doing it. I'm enjoying it's kind of relaxing doing these kind of things. Like what you just did, feel relaxing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm just using my hand and sort of subconsciously just throwing stuff up there. I'm not that great at drawing out of my head. I do a lot of life drawing, with a model, but as soon as I'm doing something like this, I feel very limited. I think it's a skill that I haven't developed.
I think I mean like all things. Maybe you should take these kind of challenges.
I
Because
probably should. Yeah.
because like for instance, when I started this, right? When I started this story, the first one,
Hmm.
I had an idea of the first two cars. I had an idea for the first two cars. I never knew how he was gonna. I didn't know how he was gonna.
It seems like one card led to the next card.
Yeah, and that was a rule I set for myself. let each card kind of connect, right? So so the so that it will tell a story. And I was kind of quite surprised that it will, something will come up next.
Yeah.
I'm sort of stuck right now, but still, but but
I
the
think something will come to you. I mean, you don't have to do 31 cards, right, in the same story. You could just say, okay, 15 cards are tell everything I need to tell in this particular.
yeah, and
Um,
well, one thing that allowed me to do is read up on these folklores again,
uh-huh.
and so. By the way, that one of the thing I had to do was 30 minutes of reading.
Oh,
So reading up on this folklore was a part of reading.
so that came together. Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
And so I mean, I think I personally think you have a lot of story to tell because you're a I bet you're a storyteller. You just don't know
It's
it.
funny, I was much more, I wanted to be a fiction writer and I did publish some fiction, but I don't know, I just let that part of myself atrophy and I'm not as good at it as I once was. And I do
I,
really, I mean, it's a different thing, but I really enjoy going and doing the life drawing, looking at a real person and just exploring different techniques for drawing them. And I'm in a group of people and I chat with people between the poses and stuff. And so that's sort of reinforcing too.
I want to try that. I want to try that live drawing. Uh, I,
I
I
used to, years ago, I would post them on Instagram. And then when I realized that by using Instagram, you automatically agree to let them use it to train I stopped posting it on Instagram because I was feeling anti-AI.
oh
But it probably doesn't matter if I post my art on Instagram or not in terms of the AI. But I just didn't like the idea of it.
yeah, the AI is such a hype.
Yeah.
I I
Well,
calling
it's probably in terms of like economics is a big bubble building on the stock market around the AI. Um, but
well. Here's what I look at. Here's what they spending 300 to 300 billion this year
uh,
alone. 300 to 500 billion. All these companies are investing in it, and if you really do the math, and they doing only thing that really getting a subscription, for instance, is ChatGPT, for instance, right? And if you add that all that up, uh, you will not pay for you will not pay for
but I
the
think they're thinking it's going to replace a lot of human employees, and that will save them a
yeah
lot of money. And I think
and
that's where they're
yeah.
anticipating.
So it's a rich people's wet dream, right? I mean, it's a rich people's wet
Right.
dream because they think they can replace uh, all these middle workers. But think about it. Yeah, I think it can replace. I mean, it could automate a lot of things and reduce a lot of people. But then who's going to buy your product? You have somebody has to
I
spend.
know. But these people, I mean, they're just thinking if I make 20 billion now, it doesn't really matter what happens to society 30 years from now. My family will be well off forever is what's going on in their head, I think.
Yeah,
I think they just don't worry about the future. If they're making billions, then whatever happens in the future, they figure they'll be fine.
yeah, well,
That's my assumption of the way they think, but I could be wrong.
yeah. I mean the thing is that I feel like what could happen is if AI and all this automation uh, get rid of all these worker bees, then really, if then you don't need all the populations, and eventually money shouldn't mean anything, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, one utopian version of AI is that it just frees humans up to do other things. But we'll see if that ever happens. Then your dystopian version is 80% of the population is living in hovels begging for jobs. And the people with a lot of money are in their fortresses protecting themselves from all those poor people.
Well, maybe that's what they're
And
trying to do, is create a robot security guards.
yeah.
But
Yeah, it's hard to see where it's going to go, though. It could go in all kinds of directions. I think it's great for like medical research and other scientific research to have these, programs that can learn and sort through huge amounts of data for you.
right. There's always
That
that. I mean, that's what these are good at. These AIs are good at pattern matching, right? And,
right,
and so that's what. But they're in no way in no way they are. I mean, intelligent. They're in no way.
right, right,
And the idea. Here's another idea they want to throw at you. The idea that it could learn and become something intelligent than the creator who designed it. And that's like this. If you have a stack of rock,
hmm
you this simple-minded idea is that, oh, because you stack these rocks, that it can go high, right? More you stack, it will go higher. But there's a point where that rock's gonna collapse, right?
right,
It's not this. The idea that we could just keep on adding knowledge to this computer, the big language model, we could keep on adding to it, and somehow that could basically accidentally, create a intelligence. The yes, it could happen, but I say these guys hyping you up is more likely than these things can become intelligent.
right.
To me, that's what I'm choosing. I'm not being closed-minded about developing an AI. I'm being going. You guys hyping it up is a lot more possibility than this AI having the capability that you guys want us to believe in, right?
Right.
So to me, I'm just choosing that particular scenario over the idea that AI could just automatically happen, and actually we could have a conscious being here. And if it,
Right. Yeah, lately I'm less worried about that than just stealing away a lot of jobs. You learn what the basic skills of that job are and train might be even the wrong word, but get enough data on it that you can replicate
that's what
it.
they're selling you, and that's what they're selling you on it right now. And I'm going, if you buying that, then okay, you got rid of all these jobs, but who you selling it? You gotta at least sell something.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
there's nobody with long-term vision who is in charge of any of these things.
And the change, AI change has been quick. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen like it's not going to happen in 100 years after your generation has a benefit from your wealth. It may happen in the next 5 years. Will it? You want to be rich for the next 2 years and then become a bubble? I mean,
well, they think they'll find another way, to make their money.
Yeah. Well.
And 3 years ago, Elon Musk was against AI. Now he's a big promoter of it and has his own AI company.
Yeah, and
because he just saw that's the new way to make money. So now I don't care about the future as much because I want to make the money.
Well, and then he goes on, let's travel tomorrow because we want to worry about our, we don't want to rely on just one planet. I'm going, really? You are really that concerned about the future of humankind? You really want me to believe that, right? You really want me to believe that? Not, I mean, come on. I could see, why can people not detect the BS in these people? It is a very plain, it's a very plain that they are just BSing you. But
well, once someone has a lot of money, I don't really understand how Elon Musk got so rich just making promises that he couldn't keep. But but he once he has all that money, then everything he does has a greater people take it more seriously, right? I'm sure when he first started talking about going to Mars, it's just a joke, but now people actually take it seriously. It's not at all practical. I mean, there's no, anytime if you dig into what they say about traveling that far in space and trying to live on Mars, there's no way that it's a viable thing. I do think AI might save us from a meteorite hitting Earth and that kind of thing, though, on the positive side.
AI could help us because it will recognize the pattern.
Right, and it's able to look at much more data than human beings could look at.
Right, and that kind of stuff. And but we still have to redirect that. This is a physical thing, not AI, but we have to have actual physical thing to prevent the asteroid hitting us. We actually have to do something. We actually have to create something to.
We still need the human beings to do all the thinking and engineering and everything else.
And programming and I mean, okay, AI go ahead and come out with, that asteroid is going to hit us this way, so we need some kind of rocket to bounce
deflect it.
Deflect it. Well, AI, come on, build a rocket. I mean,
right. No, AI. That's where I like AI as a tool that helps scientists and engineers accomplish things that the human brain won't be able to get to in time.
I'm not. I know.
I've always thought TM Nerdy was AI.
Yeah, TM Nerdy is an AI.
He's a very nice AI, but
he's Isaac Asimov's AI.
Well, the irony is a lot of these sort of crazier people or crazier ideas actually come from science fiction, and I like science fiction, but then I hear Elon Musk's, the effect of science fiction on Elon Musk, I'm less happy about it. But
the thing is, he hired smart people, right?
Right.
So when, to me, for instance, people, these are two science fiction, two geeks right in front of him, working on something, and they would mention things like, "Hey, what if we're living in a matrix?" And they would discuss the possibility of us living in a matrix, and then he says it out in the public, as if that's going to be something. I'm going, you really, and everybody takes that seriously. I'm going, Willie, come on, I know, but the thing is, even the Tesla, he's not the one who designed the car.
Exactly, but he's the one who made it well known and popular. He's good at the hype.
Yeah, but
he's a great salesman. He was. It's hard to even picture him as a salesman.
He's taking credit for it.
I know he is. Yeah. Right, the two guys who actually came up with it are like, wait a minute, we came up with this.
Yeah, I mean, just
it's funny.
Why don't what? It's so easy to trick people nowadays because
that's happened throughout history, right? People have always taken credit who aren't really the people who did something.
Yeah, that's why you see Tesla, the real Tesla, the guy who invented all this stuff, he don't get credit for it.
Yeah, only in recent history have people started to realize, oh, Tesla did all these things.
Yeah, even Thomas Edison don't get credit for a lot of his things that he developed.
Well, and
I
a
mean,
lot of things
with the benefit
weren't
from-
from Thomas Edison. They were from people in Thomas Edison's company.
and the time, but even that company is taken by big money maker like GE.
Right.
I mean, they got the one
Yeah.
six whatever Chrysler buildings or whatever. I mean, it's not. You don't
Yeah.
see legacy of Thomas Edison. You don't see legacy
And
of.
Steve Jobs did not come up with Apple computers. Steve Wozniak did.
Yeah, with the what do you call this swipe
Uh-huh.
idea of swiping,
Right.
expanding all that. These are pretty innovative ideas, right? Some
Yeah.
college they come out with it. They just bought the invention,
Right.
and
one of Apple's operating system, I think, was stolen from Xerox. Like they
Yeah,
tricked Xerox into anyway. So there's so little in the world of big business where the actual originators get the credit.
I mean, Bill Gates one time said, Bill Gates, what he did, how he did was he first developed not even developed, he just copied the MS-DOS for PC.
Didn't he buy it from someone for like $10,000 or something?
His parents were pretty rich, right? So
right,
and he just built the operating system from someone else's operating system, and he one time said 64K memory is all that we need.
Right.
and that lasted about a year, 2 years, and everybody was still laughing at him about that. Now he's saying, "Oh, I never said that." I'm like, yeah.
But at least he's spending his money on things, that aren't so selfish anymore.
Yeah, that's.
But he was a cutthroat businessman, not a genius inventor.
Yeah,
that's the reality. And the same with Steve Jobs. They're both cutthroat businessmen who will do anything to win.
I remember days when PC was growing. Competition makes things better, right?
Right.
But this business makes it worse because they monopolizes it. Like for instance, Windows was developing really quick, and there were like PC tools, and that's different internet interface. All these are different people are doing different things, and Microsoft just buys them,
right,
and then drops them. And this part was competing with us, so I'm going to drop it and push our part. All they have.
And Apple does the same thing, I think.
Yeah, but if then you're at the point where only a few companies are doing this, and then there's a staleness. There's no innovation anymore.
Right.
And if you want an innovation, you have to have this monopoly has to be stopped, and somehow we are allowing monopoly to happen right in front of our face right now.
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a period that's very similar to the pre-1900s, the Gilded Age, when there were so many monopolies and very little done to stop them.
Yeah, and these, think about it. $300 billion. If that was spent on something to better the planet, better the people in the planet, it could be spent on such good things. We don't need more AI. Honestly, we don't need more AI.
And I think we're all going to pay for the electricity for the AI.
Yeah. A whole village, no people, just a power plant.
Yeah.
How long that's going to go?
Well, I actually need to get going. I need to do my bedtime ritual with my daughter before she.
What time is it? 11 o'clock?
It's 10:10 my time. So I gotta
Ooh,
It was,
111.
thanks for having me on your show, and sorry
Thanks
to
for
keep you
coming
from
back.
flying. But I
No,
always
no.
love hanging out with you, so I'm glad I got to do it.
Yeah, and I'll call you guys on the EC thing. I want to do that if you know.
Okay, yeah, I'll have to give me a little time to read up my old EC comic, and then we can chat about it. That'd be
Okay.
awesome.
All right. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, let me see.
I'm
Oh,
gonna,
there's the
I'm
leave
gonna go
button.
ahead and stream. Thanks for
Okay.
coming by, guys.
Thanks for explaining all those cards to me. I loved it. Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good night. I'm gonna stream too.